Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode of the French non-league legend. We're looking to make Paris 13 Atletico better than PSG. Today's episode, we do have the opening day of Ligue 1, and of course, it's against our fellow rivals in Strasbourg. This will be the third or fourth time we've played them in the save, which is pretty crazy because it's the first time we have been in Ligue 1. Since then, as well, we have made one transfer signing, which I'm about to show you as well. On top of that, our balance has gone down 251k. We're already up nearly a mil because of money being paid for revenue and in terms of gate receipts from friendlies, which has not been crazy, but more importantly, we've had some TV revenue money come in, and we're expected to make at least 10 mil from TV revenue this year, which is crazy for us. But couple of reasons why we're alive a little bit early. Firstly, we're upgrading the training facilities. A lot of the players on their renewal of contracts wanted some facilities to be upgraded, mainly the training. And look, 750k keeps us still in the positive, still projected to make a profit this year. Very nice that the board's done that. Secondly, there we go. I also put in a request, hey, my contract ends at the end of the year. You want to keep me? And I was like to them, let's do it. And they said, yeah, why not? So we've actually signed a 4-year deal. They offered 3 years and 1.8k. Dropped it by 400 to get an extra year. Main reason I want to get this out of the way now is if you have a look at the club vision for this year, they want me to be competitive in the French Cup and avoid relegation from Ligue 1, but not avoid relegation from Ligue 1. They said it that they wanted it to be, attempt to avoid. So now that it's moved to avoid, I feel like I need to have that job security. So if we go down and keep my job, obviously the plan is to try and stay up this year. Yet the game definitely thinks that we may not be staying up this year. If you have a look there we go. There is one name in that starting 11 that you guys do not know. You guys have seen Alioski, seen Gozzi, seen Fort, Shane, Muller, Dosu, Cisse, Endor, Collie, and obviously Shinola, you all know. But there's one name at centre-back that you're like, hang on, who's that? He isn't going to be starting at centre-back, but Ibrahimi Dieng is the signing you guys haven't seen. He's a very, very good centre-back from Generation 4. Another Senegalese player. We do have the issue that if they all get called up for the African Cup of Nations, there's 6 to 7 starters that will be jetting off to that if they all get called up. I just think for this year, apart from Collie, the rest will stay. And then maybe in 2-3 years' time, if they've all developed, they may go. I think by that stage, my plan is to definitely sell a lot of them on. Bought him for 100k. Got good value on him. For me, he's very well-rounded. Good physically well-roundedness, mentally well-rounded. Marking's the easiest of the lot to usually develop in good facilities. Also got natural passing ability of 11. So I just think that there is a bit of potential that if Wissa doesn't start well this year, he comes in at 18 and plays in Ligue 1. Also feel like that if we ever do go down, a lot of these guys will then just dominate the league and get us straight back up. Hopefully, though, we'd be in the job if that happens. So a good signing if we do end up going down because he would then be a starter at 19. And a good signing because he could end up be starting in Ligue 1. In terms of pre-season, we'll get this out the way right now. I have one more game left against US Cretili Lustianos. Them. We should beat them. We lost our opening friendly against Clermont. Few people come back from injuries and not fit, but they're a very good side as well. We were 1-1 with our main squad and then conceded 2 times once we made changes. Apart from that, though, 2-0 win against the side we should beat. Nims we should beat. We won 3-1. Harvey AC we beat. Near we won 1-0. And then we just beat Châteauroux 4-1. So after that, we then get Strasbourg, and that's going to be huge. And then the episode after that, boys, PSG, September 13th. First time we get to play them in a league game in the save. And we're going to hallmark that. Next time we see each other, though, it will be the opening day. I don't plan to make any make any signings at least, because we're well over the wage budget. Oh, it doesn't want to end. Hello. End now. Next game coming now. Do it. Here we are, YouTube. Opening day, and it's our foe Strasbourg. We played him a couple years ago. We lost in the league. We lost in the cup. 3-1 in a classic. And last year we knocked them out to set up a tie against PSG, where we won 1-0. Look, it's going to be an interesting day. Hopefully, this is a game that we can look at and look for a point. Now, we're going to have a look at see what kept us up last year. So last year, 35 would have kept you up. 33 would have kept you up. 26 would have kept you up. The year before, 32 would have kept you up. 39 in the first year, but that's obviously changed. So you're looking automatically 33, 34 points, you're in the ballpark. 35, and you're going to be safe. So that's going to be the goal. 35 points. Can we get there? Are we good enough to get more? Are we good enough to not even be in this fight, or will be? I think a lot's going to come down to a few things. A lot's going to come down to how many goals Collie scores. A lot's going to come down to how many Schindler can save. And yeah. Last thing, I haven't really showed you guys the supporter page too much, but we're up to 50k social media followers. Hurrah, that's a big increase considering it only had like a couple hundred when we started the save. Influence is still high. Season ticket holders only 2,900, which is bigger than last year, which is great. But we've also now gained 20% casual supporters because we've come up, which means that they're going to pretty much leave. We've also got 2% corporate. We never had a corporate sponsor, but now we do because we've got a shirt sponsor. They're only paying us 150k, but it is what it is. And yeah, look, be interesting to see what we can do. We made a little bit of money from merchandising, but nothing in terms of match day income or anything like that. But we'll keep an eye on that as well. Look, it's too early to think about who's going to be with us and anything like that, and who's going to be in and around and trying to mess with us in the league. So let's just go out there and do it. There is your best starting 11 of your best bench. So we're at full strength. Schindler, Fort, the new signing from Barcelona. Mawissa and Gozzi, you guys know. And Alioski, the big name signing on a free on at left back. He's on all corners as well. Shane Sanif is back. Mullet, interesting to see what he does on his day. He's had a very good pre-season. Issa indoors, Cisse, Dosu and Collie. Lastly, about pre-season, we beat that US Sertel Listiano club. We beat them 5-1. All right, here we go. Opening day. It's exciting. Welcome to League One. Welcome to what could be a special year, or a year we get sacked, or a year of like what we did in League 2 where we scrapped for everything and prayed. The 4-2-3-1's here to stay. And let's go. Let's see what we can do. I just want us to see us be positive. It's a similar side that played against us. Prick still in there. Still got Joey, Victor, Almeida and Shagler in there. And they've still got the guy up top as well. So yeah, they're a very good side. It'd be interesting to see how we go. We are media predicting. I've already seen it enough times, but still to come last. And it's an early set piece for Alioski, who goes short into Shane and finds Gozzi. We are, of course, in the black. Ball into Collie's feet. Good movement. Fought from Barcelona on his debut. Went for goal and over the bar. Media predictions are 600 to 1 to win the league. We're dead bottom. Burger. I've showed that about 3 times. Anyway, Mullet taking the throne, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Anyway, Mawissa now goes with it. Cuts that one to Fort. Down the line is on. Indoors quick enough to get there. Collie's in the middle lurking. Ignored. Ball back stick. Dosu, we lead in League One in our first game. Backstick ball. It's Dosu. And we lead 1-0. And it's one of the Senegalese boys up top. But it wasn't the one we're all expecting. By the way, Collie's now been promoted to permanent captain, not just vice. As Dosu jumps highest. Nods home. And as Dim puts it in the chat, as we are live, links down below, come follow us live on Twitch. Give us a like and subscribe because we just scored in League One in our first game. Is welcome to the top flight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, Dim, indeed. We did beat him in the cup game out here. We lost at home, but we beat him here with a similar squad last year. And so far, we've had more opportunities, similar amount of possession. They have dominated possession slightly. But this game's suiting us to a T. And, well, we're 45 minutes away from winning our first game in the league. I'm delighted with that, boys. Highlight from kickoff is never fun. A highlight from kickoff is never, ever, ever fun. Jidku. Thiago Almeida. Names we know. Joey Victor. Thiago Almeida. Good press, but they still got it. Goes all the way back there to Shagala. Collie might force him long. He doesn't. Abdul Munimin. Prick. Mullet stepped in and won it. Looks for Collie. The ball was on. Just never found it. Would have been nice. Shane now wins a bat. The press is unreal, boys. We're buzzing. We are buzzing. Indoor heads over the bar. We are buzzing. Great press. And there's a set piece down the other end. Of course it is. Boys. It was short-lived. Their first highlight is a set piece and it goes in. Ouch. 1-0. The fairy tale dream of winning on the opening day now shattered. Manchester United _7. All right, mate. All right. How are you, mate? Guessing you're watching from Manchester. 1-1. Feel a little bit aggrieved. We've had 15 shots. We've dominated, and it's 1-0. The only thing they've done is they've had more of the ball. We've even got possession bats and relatively even. Alioski bat stick. Collie doesn't win. If they hit us on the break here, this would be very undeserved, and they might hit us on the break here. Prick. How are you? Well, better if they don't score from this highlight. Mbula. Oh, what a ball. We're in trouble. Mbula hits, block, falls back to him. And just like that, boys, we dominated, led 1-0, and then they've had a goal from a set piece and a deflected shot that's fallen to them. 2-1 down. Good hit, deflected, straight back to him, keep unpositioned because of that. Have a look at that. Even-ish on possession, 16 shots, dominated the game. They've had 2 moments. There you are. We're going to get Mawissa out. We're going to get Dieng for a debut. Diagasisa is going to come out. We're going to give Galba some moments here. We're going to get him in as an advanced playmaker on attack, let him run with the ball. He's actually not very good at doing that, is he? Taking midfielder on support, sit in the hole. 2 changes. We've played so well. We've played so well, we're going to cop it. 79 minutes. Matty on one side. And Alioski's not had the best of the day. Joe Lucas can go forward. And I think Marvin are going to come in here. Dosu looking the most dead out the lot. As we look to try and find one late. We'll move us into attacking as well. Is there going to be a late goal? Come on, FN, give us one last highlight. We do not deserve to lose on the opening day, but we do. Wow. It's very annoying. Both of their goals just come from absolute nothing. How did we give away the free kick, can we ask? Or is it an actual free kick, or is FM being FM? Yeah, it's an actual free kick. Okay. There we are. We dominated. We had 17. We had more shots, better XG, and we lose. And that might be the story of the year, is we're going to need to perform very close or outperform our XG probably to stay up. We cannot have a year where we're 15 goals behind our XG because we'll go down. We're 15 goals behind our XG and we nearly went down in League 2. We underperformed our XG last year, but because we scored so many goals, we went up as champions. If we perform like this, we should get results, but if we perform under our XG, we're not going to do it. Look, unlucky, lads. If that is the sign of how we're going to play on the opening day, we're going to have a not bad year, I don't think. We came there, we weren't overwhelmed, we played really well, and if you have a look at the match engine, look at the goals. It's a set piece, so be it, happens all the time on FM, and it's an effort where one good ball over the top, a cutback which is well blocked, but falls straight back to him, could fall anywhere else, but falls straight back to him. Just feels like you're playing a bit of a game of FIFA there when that happens, but it is what it is. Look, on the opening day, we lose to a side that we have beaten in the past in the Cup. Would have been nice. Definitely dreamed of a win on the opening day at 1-0. We did look good. And hopefully, it's a sign that we will be okay at this level for the future. Till next time, YouTube. I'll see you then. Thank you. And goodbye.